Devlog 2, I want to talk about visual, audio, and bug tweaks, all these things I've been working on, as well as my goals for the next vlog. First, starting with the monsters, I have two preliminary monsters I've made. This guy has an idle, a run, and a collision animation. And the next guy is kind of like a floating blimp character. He has a collision, an attack, and a floating animation that I'll use to like move around, and a tell. I got a new one right here, and I want him to be able to shoot projectiles. Sound progress. This is kind of what I got so far. As you can hear, there's some round robins. I like what I got so far. So how did I do it? Starting with recording. I found all my climbing gear ended up making for very good gun sounds, or like gun handling and foley. So I recorded a lot of that, as well as a bunch of random pots and pans. I also found some free sounds online and banged on a couple LaCroix cans. Also killed a couple bell peppers and hit some watermelons at my brother's house. But I took these and mixed them with some free to use commercially sounds that I found online, and
this is gonna be the weirdest devlog.
Had to process them together to make my own unique sounds. So I load them all into Logic, chop them up, put them through various effects, and then once I have all that set up, then I layer all of those sounds and re-export them as their own little sounds. Once the sounds are done, I load them into Godot. This is my current node setup, the way I'm doing this, except instead of a node, it's a node 2D. And then in it, I nest a bunch of the versions of the same sound. And then when I'm handling all the volumes and effects, I port these sounds into various buses to put different effects, and then put them all through a reverb so that there's a bit of cohesion. This is what the code looks like. It picks from that group of sounds, and then when it plays that sound, it plays it at a slightly varied pitch and volume. Check out the code, and if there's advice you have for me, because again, I'm a beginner, there might be some huge thing I'm messing up here, so let me know. But yeah, I had to remove two of the lines because it was getting a bounds error actually. But I'm pretty happy with what I have so far. As for bug fixes and tweaks, I had this issue with rolling, and it had to kind of do with the coyote timer. I basically have it so there's a little bit of buffer time when you hit the space bar or like the roll button and the direction you've picked. And as a result, I was getting a little bit of error there, but I'm on track to fixing it. I fixed one part, but then I recreated the error again. So goals for next devlog. I want to implement a basic monster, or both of them, meaning I just want to have some simple pathfinding. I want them to be able to hurt you. I want you to be able to kill them. And then besides that, I really want to get rid of this test room. I'm getting tired of it. It's time to break out of here. Those are my goals of what I want to have done for next time. So thanks for watching, and then I guess see you when I see you. Who knows when it'll be.